Yay Networks.
You know, anyone out there
Shane.
who's looking for just a really good, caring partner,
Are you available?
I'm taken. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
This is Junkyard Mayhem.
Yes, it is.
Sit down, shut up,
Oh, boy.
and hold on.
Oh, that's like kind of a cute intro. You've never done a cute intro like that.
That is how I'm feeling right now.
Sit down, shut up, and hold on.
We are preparing for a week-long trip
8 days to be exact.
for a conference where we are doing several speaking engagements.
Fashion engagements, just the normal
You know,
stuff.
fashion.
We'll explain more.
And we are at the stage right now where it is the night before our flight, and
Yeah.
my wheelchair will probably be destroyed.
Well, this is our first time flying with Shane's new wheelchair. And, it's a really big process to prepare a chair for flights. And we had gotten that down to a science with the last chair. And then we realized that with this chair, we don't really know how everything is going to work. And we realized that we can't take the joystick off. It doesn't come off of this chair,
It's
which
a
is
wildly different process.
terrifying. See, it's just a high stress situation, along with all the normal trip stuff like packing and getting Chloe ready to go to her dog sitter, all the normal stuff.
And then we realized, the amazing professionals that we are, that we will not be able to record a podcast while we're away. So we need to keep up with it.
Of course.
We need to do one tonight.
So we're doing it tonight.
In the midst of the mayhem.
In the midst. Wow.
That's
so this is
the title.
authentic.
There's the title.
In the midst of the
In
mayhem.
the midst of the mayhem. Probably not. No, no one will click on that.
Yeah. It's what is that?
Okay. Part of packing up
Yes.
for this trip has been household and life chores.
A lot of chores.
And it got me thinking. This sounds like
Okay.
it sounded like what's that show that we like? It's coming back soon. The women in New York City.
Oh, and just like that.
And just like that.
Yeah, you sound like Carrie Bradshaw.
Yeah.
It got
Great
me
reference.
thinking.
And it got me thinking.
Are all men horrible?
Are all men horrible? No. What? And it got me thinking. Which chore of life and having a house sucks the most?
Wow. These are some deep thoughts that you're having. Is that why you were playing Angry Birds on your computer?
Hannah, would you like to give them a background about that jab that you just stuck into my heart?
I don't really think it needs much background. Shane recently downloaded Angry Birds onto his laptop, which I didn't even know was a thing. You can play it on your laptop, everybody. And boy, oh boy, has Shane been playing it.
And today, for a brief moment, while Hannah was packing our suitcase, I thought it would be nice to sit in the bedroom with her
Yeah.
to offer camaraderie and jokes
Yeah.
and levity.
And while you were doing that, you thought,
While
well,
I did that,
why not just play some Angry Birds? And then I can see in the mirror behind him, I can see the reflection that he is playing a game, a computer
you know what?
game.
Thank God it was Angry Birds
Yeah.
and not something way worse.
What do you
See,
mean?
what website are you
Oh,
on?
Lord. I thought you were going to say not a game that I would want to play. Like if you were playing Zelda somehow, I would be really mad.
That's the worst in your mind. You're
yeah. Well, that would be a betrayal.
like, okay, Hannah, begin naming.
Okay. Laundry.
We all have to do things that keep us alive,
Why are you adding more intro to
that
this?
keep the household
People are
running.
bored. These are the sentences you're saying are so boring.
We're recording this in the evening. This is the evening, Shane,
Yeah.
that you're getting tonight.
Boring? Going on endlessly? Is that what do you mean?
You're blending in with your chair. Okay, go ahead. What chores do you find?
I am wearing a t-shirt that is the exact shade of purple as my
You don't
chair.
have to go on and on about the t-shirt. Here we
Okay.
go.
I said laundry. You said throw out chores. I threw out laundry, and then you began to reintroduce the segment.
And do you think that laundry is the top tier most annoying?
No.
We're trying to rank them here.
No.
So no. Okay.
Absolutely
else?
not. Vacuuming.
Is that more or less annoying?
More.
Really? To me, it's soothing.
Shane.
When you vacuum, I go into
you're
this,
humming
like,
along with
zen.
You're humming along with the tone of the vacuum.
You know what I think is really, really annoying? It might surprise you.
What?
I am a food lover, as are you.
Mm-hmm.
We love food. We derive significant joy from the meals that we eat.
Mm-hmm.
But even with that being true, the never-ending figuring out what we'll be eating
Oh, yeah.
for dinner or...
I thought you were going to say like washing up after cooking,
No.
which makes me like that makes me not want to cook. I don't cook because I don't want to deal with the cleanup.
Yeah, it bothers you?
Yes.
For me, it's the figuring out, like, what do we have? What can we make?
Yeah.
And we've done brand deals that, like, make that easier, but
Yeah.
that's not an every night
Yeah,
thing.
it's not every night of your life trying to figure out what to eat for dinner.
And I
Or
just,
breakfast.
I hate the constant at, like, 3 p.m. I'm like, oh, we don't know what our dinner is, and we have to figure that out. Rough.
Yeah.
What
Wow,
else?
this is so interesting, Shane.
Okay, I have another one.
Okay.
Going to the dentist.
I thought we were doing like chore like
No, I'm
household
doing
chores.
and combining household and life. Like
Okay, how about having surgery? Like where are we
well,
going
no,
with this?
those are that's more rare.
Okay.
You have to go to the dentist.
Going to the dentist.
You know,
Well, that's not as frequent as washing up pans. So
I
that's
am
less annoying.
combining
Less annoying.
life and household.
I'm just saying it's hard to like compare something that happens every day to something that happens every 6 months.
Would you rather never have to go to the dentist again
Uh-huh.
and have your teeth are fine,
Yep.
or never have to wash dishes again? Boom. See that look, everyone, right there in her eyes? Confusion.
No.
That is how you know
not
that my
that
idea.
wasn't confusion. That was intellect at work. I'm going to go with the dentist one because just for the future. Like right now, I would choose dishes hands down. But I know like as you get older, you get more and more like tooth problems.
Decay.
And if I could just never have a tooth problem,
Entropy.
then totally I would pick that, of course.
Okay. What are the household chores?
Shane, I think that we're kind of running out of this segment and we might want to move on to the next one.
Which is what?
I'm not
Because
kidding.
we have not yet told them
What the
the stunner
heck else are we
of the
talking
segment
about?
number 2.
Us just talking over each other. This is quite a night, everybody. Our next segment is this entire thing was thrown together by Shane today while I was packing. So please, please don't direct any complaints or comments at me. As you can see, the listing of chores was his first idea.
Pause. Everyone watching or listening. What do you think? My dream segment number 2 will be
It's not your
that I
dream. That
threw
you're
together. No, but just
you're throwing them off.
I had limited time. I had to put together the podcast of a lifetime.
Shane is scraping the bottom of the barrel, and his segment is.
Go ahead and guess.
And he is going to be quizzed. It's an online quiz he found about the menstrual cycle. How much does he know
Duh.
that is accurate?
Duh.
Okay. Then for the next segment,
Wait, do you know why I did that?
is there a why?
There's always a why. Yeah. Also, my tooth just slammed into the microphone.
Okay,
This is
what's
Evening Shane, everyone.
what's your why?
Because you marked on our shared calendar
Oh yeah.
for today should get period.
Yeah, it's my tracker.
Very
Okay. And
informal
so
tracker.
that was so interesting to you that you created a whole
I
segment.
saw that and I was like, ooh, periods. And that got me thinking.
Oh my god. How much do I really
As
know
Terry Bradshaw.
about periods?
Are periods really worth it?
Then our third segment is going to be us doing a little hypothetical freaks. It's been a bit about our upcoming fashion show. Wow. Fashion show.
This episode has everything.
It really
It has
does.
menstruation.
Oh my
It
God.
has fashion shows.
Most people just clicked off. I hope you're happy about that.
And, as we go into this break,
Uh-huh.
and then come back to learn everything I don't know about your period.
Which is probably a lot.
I would like to say, you, in the viewfinder of the camera, are looking very small. Okay, everyone, we'll be right back.
Okay, we're back, and we are ready to test Shane on his knowledge of the menstrual cycle.
As one does in a podcast.
I'm actually really excited because I think you're going to do pretty badly.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely.
And this is important for you to know. There are 12 questions I'm going to ask you, and then there are going to be 4 options.
I just hope that I don't do the stereotypical thing of like, ugh, the husband doesn't know anything about periods. Like, I feel like I have a good handle
Yeah.
on your menstruation.
Did you look this quiz up and then like Google the answers?
I
ahead of time?
read question number 1 because it was there when I opened the website. So I know that one, but I do not know the rest of them.
All right. What counts as the first day of a new menstrual cycle?
Uh-huh.
Your options are the first day of a new calendar month, the first day of your period, the first day after your period has finished, or whenever you can decide when your own cycle starts as long as you keep track.
That was bold. D is a bold answer. My period is whenever I want it to
No,
be.
it's the cycle.
What?
It's what marks
Yeah,
the day
okay.
of the new.
My cycle is whenever I want it to be.
That might be
No,
the right answer,
that's
everyone.
Incorrect.
Okay.
It is on the first day of your period. Final answer.
You are correct.
Boom.
First day of your period.
1 for 1.
1 for 1. All right.
Best Husband Award coming up soon.
Which of the following would be considered an abnormal length of time for a period to last?
Oh no. Oh no.
Here's your options. 2 days,
No.
4 days,
No.
6 days,
No.
8 days.
Oh shit. All right, I'm thrown off. I think 2 days. I think it normally is like 4 to 7. So like 8 feels close enough. I'm saying 4 to 7. So 2 would be an outlier. 2, final answer, locked it in. Boom, big red button.
You are incorrect.
No.
Yeah, Shane, the answer is 8 days. A typical period lasts anywhere between 2 and 7 days.
You've never had a 2-day period.
No, I have long periods. So I
Some
threw
people
you
have
off.
2-day periods.
Apparently. I don't know who.
I married the wrong person.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? Okay. Number 3. What does the word amenorrhea mean?
Oh, Jesus.
The absence of periods, having 2 periods in 1 month, an irregular cycle, or starting your period at 8 years old or younger.
I would like to say that I don't think that most people that have periods know what this word means. So, I don't feel that bad not knowing it. What's the word again?
Amenorrhea.
A is lack of. Read it one more time.
Amenorrhea.
My options, sorry.
Oh, okay. It's like, how many times can I say this word? The absence of periods,
Uh-huh.
having 2 periods in 1 month,
No.
an irregular cycle,
No.
or starting your period at 8 years old or younger.
A, no period.
The absence of periods. You are correct.
Oh, that's my Latin that I've never taken. Thank you.
So 2 out of 3. Going strong.
Oh, I thought I was due for today.
66%.
Whoops.
All right. Question number 4.
By the way, we had to pause because our food for dinner was delivered. So
Yeah, but
we
we're back.
paused and we ate.
We ate dinner. Now we're back for question number 4.
So we're in slightly different positions.
That's why.
That's why.
All right. How long is the average menstrual cycle?
Did we just have this?
What?
Like not 2 days, not 8
No,
days.
how long is the average menstrual cycle? Not period.
Uh-oh.
26 days,
Uh-oh.
28 days,
Uh-oh, I don't know
30 days,
I don't know the difference.
or 32 days. Oh my God, they should have started with, what is the difference between a period and a menstrual cycle?
What is a period?
Yeah.
What were the options?
26, 28, 30, or 32.
28. Final answer.
How did you get, that was just a lucky guess. That annoys me.
I kind of feel like I knew that. Okay, here's my line of thinking. I've always sort of known, not always.
You were born with
when
the
I was
knowledge.
5, I didn't know, but in my adult life, I've known that a period is not quite a month long.
It's not a period.
Sorry.
Okay.
A menstrual cycle is not quite a month long.
Okay.
So
There you go.
I made my guess. I stand by it. I was correct.
You were correct. Question number 5. Which of the following is not a sign of heavy menstrual bleeding?
I hope everyone's enjoying this episode.
Yeah, what is wrong with you, Shane? All right. A, bleeding that lasts 5 to 7 days. B, bleeding that soaks through one or more tampons or pads every hour for several hours in a row. I made up the number 4. Sorry.
What is not a sign?
Yeah, what's not a sign?
Okay.
Needing to wear more than one pad at a time. Or passing blood clots that are the same size or bigger than a quarter, which is 2.5 centimeters in diameter.
That feels like it would be a problem. A blood clot that's quarter big? That feels problematic.
So which of the following is not a sign?
I think the one about using more than one pad, because that could be personal preference. Like, maybe you...
Well, it says that soaks through one or more tampons or pads every hour.
No, C.
Oh, needing to wear more than one pad at a time. Oh.
C, final answer.
Incorrect.
Damn
It was the first one, bleeding that lasts 5 to 7 days, because that's like in the average.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Oh, that's your excuse? All right, next.
My attention level right now is almost on the floor. I'm thinking about what we need to pack.
Shane, question number 6. Which of the following is a cause of amenorrhea in women or people who were previously menstruating, and that's in parentheses, when periods stop for 3 months or more?
Okay. What is a cause of?
Yep. Which of the following is a cause
Okay.
of periods stopping
All right,
in
got it.
people who were previously menstruating?
Uh-huh.
A, low body weight, which is 10% or more under normal weight. B, polycystic ovary syndrome. C, stress.
Boom, pause. It's going to be D, all of the above. Boom, lock it in. I am basically a menstruation expert, am I right?
You are correct.
You know, anyone out there
Shane.
who's looking for just a really good, caring partner,
Are you available?
I'm taken, but I can teach them.
What in the world?
If you would like to have someone that just kind of knows you,
I think this is going to trick you.
understands you. Amenorrhea?
Number 7. When fully saturated, how much blood can a regular tampon or daytime pad hold?
I so hope that this is
2 milliliters?
okay by the algorithm.
5 milliliters? 7 milliliters? Or 10 milliliters?
I don't know how much
A regular
milliliter is.
size.
What's a milliliter? How much discipline do I get? How many milliliters?
5.5. Or is it 6 mLs?
6 mLs.
5.5
Around
somethings.
there. No,
Yeah, whatever.
Or
Or 5.6 something.
Give me the numbers again.
2 milliliters, 5 milliliters, 7 milliliters, or 10 milliliters in a
What does an
regular
average-
tampon or daytime pad.
5.
Because there's like nighttime. And,
Boom.
5 milliliters.
I got it.
That's accurate.
That was a lucky guess. It could have been any of those in my mind.
That is about a teaspoon of liquid, just so you know.
Okay.
Number 8. How many tablespoons of blood does the average person lose during a period? 0 to 1 tablespoon, 2 to 4 tablespoons, 5 to 7 tablespoons, or 8 to 10 tablespoons.
I hate nothing more than them using tablespoons
I know.
for this question.
How many tablespoons?
The highest one.
8 to 10?
Yeah.
Incorrect. 2 to 4 is the correct
the
answer.
lowest one.
Yeah, I mean, think about how much a tablespoon is. That's quite a bit.
I don't want to think about any of this. You know, the more we get into it, now that we're into like measurements and we're using spoons to measure, I've related it to the amount of medicine I put in my mouth.
It's a lot of blood.
I'm not thinking about it anymore.
Number 9. Irregular periods can be a key symptom of what gynecological condition? Are you happy that you picked this quick?
That's what I'm saying. I hope
God.
everyone is having fun.
A, bacterial vaginosis. B, thrush. C, PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Or D, none of the above. It's which of those irregular periods can be a key symptom of which of those?
Well, Hannah has the worst case of thrush
Shame.
that I've ever known in a human.
You don't even know what thrush is.
I don't. I have no idea. But sounds like something that Hannah has.
Oh my God.
I thrush. I have no idea. If I get it right, it's only a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would get that one.
Say it again.
I already picked your answer. Irregular periods can be a key symptom of what condition?
Oh, PCOS.
Okay, well, that was the correct answer, but you didn't get it.
I knew that.
Are you throwing in the towel on these?
You heard it. You heard it.
I feel like I've educated you about PCOS and you should have gotten that one
You
correct.
haven't. Yeah. No, you have.
Thank you. What color is normal for period blood? A, light pink. B, bright red. C, brown. Or D, all of the above.
Oh. It's gotta be D. It's probably like my gut was like dark brown or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this feels like the kind of thing where it's like every period is different.
Yeah. That is indeed correct.
Thank
It
you.
literally says a period fact to remember. All of the colors listed are considered normal.
Everyone is perfect in their own way.
Exactly. Number 11. We're almost done, everyone. Hang in there.
And no one's here. To
No
talk
one's
to.
here anymore. You picked the worst. Okay. What is one of the most common causes of a light period? A, food poisoning. B, normal variation in periods. C, thrush. Or D, being extra fertile.
They're really trying to let us know about thrush.
Just pick
B
thrush.
was normal, right?
Yeah.
That one.
Indeed, that is the correct answer.
I am so good at
Although
periods.
a quarter of people selected being extra fertile.
A quarter of people don't know shit.
I guess that's the thing because the answer for normal variation begins with there's no such thing as being extra fertile, and neither food poisoning nor thrush has any known links to impacting periods.
I've had food poisoning a lot of times, and I've never gotten a period during my food poisoning.
Wow.
So they're just saying. Look into it.
All right, last question. From first period to menopause, how many periods do women and people who menstruate have on average
No.
in their
I have to
lifetime?
do math?
Yep. Around 200, around 350, around 450, or around 800.
All right. Let's say 11 a year-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And you're having them from 12 to 50. 50 minus 12 is 38 times 11. Oh, can't do that in my head. 38, 380. What were the options?
200, 350, 450, or 800.
450. Boom, done.
Correct. That was really impressive.
I mean, the mental math was...
That was really good.
Mrs. Zimmerman, third grade teacher. You hear that?
Oh my God. She doesn't want to be associated with this.
She's like, I didn't mean that. Had the mental math.
Find out how you scored. Well, it says 8 out of 12, but you knew the PCOS one that you got wrong. So
everyone.
9 out of 12. Amazing. It says there's always more to learn. So you didn't blow the test out of the water.
There is always more to learn. However, I feel like I am ready to name myself the menstruation master.
Wow.
The menstruation maestro.
Boo.
And as such, being awarded a gift. What do you have?
You're looking for a gift? I literally was like, are you losing your train of thought?
I thought you'd have some kind of reward.
No,
for
I don't
me.
have a trophy for you.
It's a box of tampons.
Maybe when you get 12 out of 12, I'll present you with something, but not until then.
I will keep practicing. Until then, we're going to take a quick break. In the meantime, all of you take a moment to compose yourselves.
And we apologize. I apologize on behalf of my husband who
have some
picked that
water.
segment. Uh-huh.
We'll be right back.
All right, everyone, we're back, and we are now going to tell you first about the fashion show that we're going to be in, because we're going to play Hypothetical Freaks about that fashion
Yeah,
show.
we're a little bit nervous.
We're nervous. I mean, it's a fashion show. So you might have seen, if you've been following us for a bit, you might have seen that we did a fashion show back in September.
During New York Fashion Week.
That was in New York Fashion Week. It was the Double Take Fashion Show with Genentech sponsoring it. And we worked with a nonprofit in Brooklyn called Open Style Lab. And they made all the outfits and they were accessible and adaptive. And it was really, really cool. And they are bringing that fashion show to the QRSMA conference that we are going to this week.
We'd like to just make a disclaimer right here. This segment not at all associated or sponsored by Genentech.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the fashion show that we happen to be doing with them.
Yes.
But they're not.
They're not
This is
sponsoring
not-
Hypothetical Freaks. In fact, they're probably like,
They're
what
like,
is
"No,
that? Wait,
no,
wait,
no."
what? You call it what?
But this is a game that we play when we're nervous or apprehensive about something in our life, and we just make fun of like how we could make it awkward
Yeah.
or terrible or bad
Yeah.
to make ourselves laugh and thereby feel a bit better about it.
Like if instead of walking the runway, I decided to drag myself behind Shane's chair and just hold on to the base.
But you're not holding on with your hands. Reattach the straps of your dress to my wheelchair.
Yes.
You're laying
Yes.
prone, lifeless.
Yeah.
While I drag you by the straps.
It's avant-garde.
And to make it weirder, the whole time down the aisle, I'm yelling help.
That would be very unsettling. We should run that by the fashion show director. We really should. Yeah. Can we go for like a horror theme?
We're going for a more avant-garde.
Yeah. We want the audience to be disturbed.
You know, I think it would be really cool if I tastefully and artfully
Okay.
threw myself out of my wheelchair on the runway.
Wow.
Because, like, you know how, like, high fashion brands
Yeah.
will have, like, weird fashion shows where, like, they're all wearing trash bags.
Yeah.
Or they're all upside down, you know?
Yeah.
We need a moment of pizzazz.
Yeah, or like when a celebrity trips when they're getting an award, that becomes a news story.
Viral moment.
So how do we make the fashion show even bigger? We have a disaster like that. You fall.
A horrific injury on the runway.
No, you have to pop up smiling.
I can't pop up.
Well, I'll pop you up.
You pop me up?
And you grin. Okay, and I'll give a thumbs up, and then we'll keep going, and that will make the news. It will 100% make the news.
I think that I'm going to change my outfit, but not tell anyone else involved in the fashion show. Like, my outfit is dapper.
Yeah.
And designers have made it accessible, and it's been like, you know, it's very thought out. I am going to make a last minute game time call to go for comfort over
style.
Even though it is comfortable what I am wearing. I'm gonna come out there in sweatpants.
Oh my god.
Maybe no shirt.
Wow.
You know, like
I thought you were gonna like draw on your outfit to make it more like a last minute change in terms of like bedazzling it or something. That could be fun. Maybe you should bring a little brooch. Is that what it's called? A brooch?
I don't know what that is.
Like a pin? Is it a brooch or a brooch?
A brooch?
Brooch?
A broom? What is?
Like a pin. You should bring a pin. Actually, you have the one that says Grubs, but you should bring a couple of pins and put them all over the front of your jacket for all your favorite things.
I'm going to bedazzle it.
Philadelphia Union pin.
I'm going to bedazzle everything.
Yeah.
One more idea.
I have a serious idea, though.
Okay. Oh, wow.
This is serious. This is not part of Hypothetical Freaks. You know, I don't particularly like walking the runway. Like, that was really stressful to me. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. I don't.
Of you, but yeah.
I wasn't walking naturally. I felt like I was. I felt like I was plodding. I would like to ride on the back of your chair.
Oh.
And I think that would be so cute.
That would be cute.
Like a chariot. Like I'm riding a chariot.
You should run that by them.
I should tell them that I want to put like horse reins on you so it looks like a chariot.
Aladdin.
I hate it with hay bales in it. Like I want to make it definitely like
This
a
is the
theme.
same joke as you being dragged by
No, but that was not part of hype. You made it freaky. I actually am wondering if maybe I could barefoot stand on the back of your chair because I don't like, wearing shoes or high heels or whatever. And I could just ride down the runway.
I just feel like most of your outfit will be hidden.
If
They
I lean
won't see
back.
it. Oh my god! No, stand there like butt to my butt. You're holding on, but you're facing the rear.
They'll see me from behind. When you head back the other way, I'll be on full display. It's not a bad idea.
And we're wrapped in one outfit, so you can't tell where one body begins and the next begins.
Oh, we need our own. You know what? We have to plan our own fashion show. We have so many great ideas that can't possibly all fit into this one.
I have one more idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna come out and enter into song. Like I see an audience and I can't help it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sing part of this world and really emphasize the up where they walk.
Yeah. I mean,
up
that
where
might.
they run.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the song that was
And
playing.
people will hear my lyrics and they will break down,
Wow.
overcome by fashion and art and
We should do a reel of you singing that. I feel like that could go viral, play into people's, and then we just need a twist ending.
the twist ending is that I really am a mermaid.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this has been evening Junkyard Mayhem.
Oh, it was all over the place.
It was unhinged.
I'm feeling scattered. We didn't collect ourselves now. Like, I thought we would come in and, like, calm down. This
I'm
would
not
ground
calm.
us, but
We still need to pack. I need to pee.
I'm all over the
I haven't
place.
peed yet today.
There's
I
a lot
did-
going
I
on.
peed this morning.
Yeah, you did.
Me
No one needs
planning out my bathroom.
no one needs to know about that. This was Junkyard Mayhem. We, if anybody is still out there listening, we really appreciate that. That's amazing. Anybody who has made it this far is truly incredible. So
Mega fails.
our hearts go out to you.
Yeah.
And that this has been, if you liked the episode, please like, subscribe, comment, review, all of that stuff, depending on the platform you're listening on. And this is Junkyard Mayhem.
That was not the setup.
What do I say?
It's a junkyard out
Oh
there.
my God.
What are you doing?
I told you I'm frazzled.
It's
And it's a junkyard out there.
close your business. Goodbye.